Okay, so this is our client, Brandy Melville. Brandy Melville is known for its California cool aesthetic. It's popular among Gen Z and millennial girls, specifically in America. A key point to mention is it only sells one size, and that's really limiting its penetration into the Australian market. Our mission statement is Brandy Melville empowers style conscious Gen Z and young millennials to express their individuality through effortlessly chic and trend forward fashion, fostering a strong community built on quality and sustainability. This addresses the target market and target market goals, such as sustainability, which captures the brand essence and talking about trend forward fashion. The marketing objective is to increase brand presence in Australia. We want to focus our campaigns on driving traffic and interaction. We want to increase visibility and engagement within our target audience and aim to grow in the target market. So this is our buyer persona, Chloe Brown. Chloe is a 16-year-old girl who goes to school, works part-time at Boost Juice at Bondi Junction. She lives in the eastern suburbs. She's heavily influenced by her friends. She always wants to stay up to date with latest trends. She loves fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content. She connects with her friends in all social platforms. She's easily influenced and is really reliant on external validation. So she really aspires to be socially accepted, have a good social life, and get good grades in school. Pain points, a big one is FOMO. She experiences that from missing out on trends because of her price sensitivity. She is limited to her disposable income based on the fact that she does have a part-time job, which leads to weighing up her options with expensive brands that her friends buy. So Chloe spends about an average of 7 hours a day on her phone. Her main platforms are Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. This is our mini content audit. It describes that Brandy is not doing too well in Australia at all in the marketing campaign. Our competitor analysis, the largest competitors we have at the moment are Glasson, Supre, and Cotton On. So the advocacy campaign that I will be conducting directly tackles the previous limiting market presence within Australia by actively engaging in the Australian fashion customer base as content creators. This shifts from traditional branding led marketing and user generated content and aims to build a more authentic and visible brand presence on Instagram, which is highly relevant to the target demographic. We do recognise that the limitations of the one size fits most is really struggling to penetrate the market, as Australia is increasingly valuing inclusivity. The campaign strategically is trying to celebrate diverse ways that the Australian market can style the clothes, and I guess avoiding it in a way. Our brand voice is adapting the California style for the Australian scene, especially the cool, relaxed vibe of the eastern suburbs. And these are some examples of key phrases that we can be using. This is our strategy timeline over 6 months. The advocacy campaign that I will be conducting will happen in June. So the campaign objective is an outfit of the week. So it is basically for people who are on the social media page to see this post, and they can repost their outfits using the hashtag BrandyMelvilleAU, OOTW. This encourages customers to showcase their personal styling of Brandy Melville clothing and publicly recognises the selected posters through branded features. And this incentivizes people to get on the trend as well. And it also taps into a pain point of the demographic, which is fear of missing out. Our campaign strategy is to use a range of mixed media over Instagram and TikTok. Today we'll be focusing on the Instagram side just because we have a more established platform as it is, as there is no TikTok for Australian brandy at the moment. So our channel approaches, shared media will be the major one. Just with the Brandy Melville hashtag, this is something that people will repost, especially other people's outfit inspiration. This is fostering a sense of community and social proof. We can leverage earned media through collaborations with fashion blogs down the line, using primary platforms for owned media and content distribution in their social. It's also notable that paid media is not a part of this, as we are reaching for an organic and authentic engagement strategy. So here are some content examples. So content example 1 is an Instagram post. This is tapping into something that's very relevant within the demographic, something that people struggle with a lot, I guess, trying to understand what they want to wear. It blends a local coastal aesthetic with a relatable outfit of the week concept and showcases some trendy and wearable styles. This uses the hashtag and it encourages participation and aligns with peer-to-peer formatting. The Instagram story on the right-hand side further emphasizes the authenticity by featuring some clothing that the target audience would wear, and it tags the individual as well, and it taps into FOMO a little bit there. It feels less commercial and more genuine as peer influence. It uses social conventions to create a naturally shareable content that resonates with young Australians. And content example 3 will be the first post actually for the campaign. We conducted some A/B testing on this one, and these were the responses that we got from our buyer persona. It showcases something that's relatable, comfortable, stylish for the demographic. And it also feels pretty authentic, and it taps into something that our buyer persona was interested in. This is our content calendar. We distributed it based on how much our buyer's persona was using these platforms. Mainly Instagram, just because we have something more established and we're going to concentrate our content there the most. And this is an example of a weekly content planner. It showcases the outfit of the week throughout the week, I guess, and includes stories, posts, and yeah, there we have it. Thank you very much. Yeah.